Hi guys, and welcome back to Marathon-Crossfit here, and today I would like to talk about the most underused exercise for bench press and how to get your bench press up, and that is the barbell row. So why am I saying this? Because there's actually a lot of people around in my local gym, but also in other gyms that I've seen, and the talk is always the same on diverse YouTube channels, that the barbell row is an excellent exercise to actually get your bench press up. However, whenever I see somebody bench pressing, I don't see them supersetting it with any barbell rows or dumbbell rows for that matter. So I'm just wondering why that is. So if you really want to get your bench press up, and it helped me, then incorporate those barbell rows and dumbbell rows into your exercise regime, so that your pulling strength is as good as your pressing strength. And if you don't believe me, look up at Cohen, one of the best powerlifters of all time, or look up Brian Alsruhe's YouTube channel. Both are strong beasts of men, and they both utilize the row to a tremendous extent. Like, they have really high volumes of rows, or had high volumes of rows in their exercise regime. So now that you know that the row is actually a good way of supersetting when you are bench pressing and how to bring it up, and that it is usually underused, now some ways and techniques to actually implement it in your daily training. So the first thing which is challenging usually is that you won't get two barbells, because if you want to do a barbell row and a bench press and superset them, then you have to have two barbells flying about. You can do two things to avoid that and to make your life easier. Either you switch your gym from a commercial gym that is a bit more strength related, because you're usually in a place where people do care about strength and not so much about running on a treadmill. Then there will always also be enough barbells around so that you can actually take two without anyone looking at you the wrong way. And also there will usually be enough space because there's less people around, because usually those gyms are a bit more pricey than the commercial gyms, which just want to sign up everybody and then hope that they don't show up. But that is a different matter altogether. So the other way of getting around that is to actually subsidize the barbell row with a dumbbell row, because you will always find some kind of heavy ass dumbbells flying about that no one is using, somewhere in the 20 to 40 kg range, because the most used dumbbells are, in my personal opinion, from 8 to 20 kg. Above that, usually people don't use them that often. So grab one of those heavy dumbbells and put it near to the rack that you're benching in, and then just do one-armed dumbbell rows for sets of 5x5 or maybe 3x5, depending on what your bench press regime is. Just whenever you rest from the bench press, then get the dumbbell rows in, because then you're covering more ground in less time. So that for the rows themselves. And then a little secret tip: if you also want to bring up your bench press and the deadlift at the same time, and also how to execute the barbell rows. So if you're doing barbell rows, how I like to do them is I like to do them from the knees up to my belly button, and I like to do them fairly heavy. So I currently roll with about 90 kg to 100 kg for 5 reps, pulling up from the knees to the belly button. And I don't do the barbell row anymore, as it is recommended in Stronglifts 5x5, which is called the bent over barbell row. I just get more out of that movement for the deadlift and the bench press itself. Now what you then also can do is, and that's a little bonus exercise, is snatch grip deadlifts, because you already have the barbell there And I do it with 90 to 100 kg. So how it usually pans out is the rowing weight that you do when it is quite challenging is a decent way for a snatch grip deadlift. And snatch grip deadlifts will help you with your grip strength, and most people don't do them. So you can superset and say, you know, okay, I do a monster set where I'm doing my bench pressing. Then I have 3 minutes of rest in between. In those 3 minutes of rest, I do 5 heavy rows and 5 snatch grip deadlifts. Then you will have trained your grip, you will have trained your back and your pulling, and you will have trained the main exercise, which is the bench press. So I hope you enjoyed the content and I helped you with one of the most commonly underused exercises which support the bench press. Please like, please subscribe, please share. And if you have any questions, please pop a comment down below. I'll get back to you with a personalized answer as soon as I can. Bye-bye.